Hi, this is J.E. War with Second Chance Hope Group. This is one of our tutorials. Today's tutorial is withholding and how to figure the right number of withholding allowances. This will put a lot of money in your pocket and it'll do it instantly. The standard deductions have changed this year. The standard deductions for married couple filing jointly was $27,700 for 2023, but it's now $29,200 for 2024. That means that the first $29,200 that you earn is tax-free. So this is something that it's giving you a tax raise is exactly what it's doing. It's lowering what you pay in taxes. So it's a celebration this year. How to figure the right number of withholding allowances. So let me break this down for you. You need to put the right number of withholding allowances if you're going to pay some income taxes. Now, if you didn't make over $29,200, you don't need any withholding allowances because you don't owe any income tax. But if you got a $32,000 refund last year, that means that you overpaid your taxes $123 every 2 weeks. So every time you got a check, every 2 weeks, you paid the government an extra $123 more than you needed to. So you got to change the number of withholding allowances on your W2 form. And this is kind of easy to do. You just go to your employer and tell him this is what you need to do. So this is what the table looks like. So I've got it circled down there. If you made $1,600 every 2 weeks and you checked 0 withholding allowances, then they're taking out $163 every 2 weeks. Now, you got $3,200 back. So every 2 weeks, you're overpaying $163. So the simplest thing to do is you pay 26, because there's 26 2-week periods in a year. You pay 26 times $163. So you paid $4,238 in income tax. Now you got back $3,200. So that means you overpaid your taxes $3,200. You really only owed them $1,038. So $1,038 divided by 26 weeks equals $40 every 2-week paycheck. So if you're paid every 2 weeks, you should be paying about 40 bucks. Now, if you looked at that table, you'd see that there wasn't a $40 one. The closest you can get to it is 45. So you need to claim 6 withholding allowances. 6 withholding allowances means they're only going to hold out $45, and you're still going to get a little bit of a refund. But here's when you really get a refund. You're going to get $118 more in every paycheck. $236 a month more in your paycheck instead of just sending it off to the government. If you have credit card debt, use that $236 savings a month to pay down the high interest credit cards. So you're going to be living on the same amount of money you were living on before, except now you're adding an extra $236 a month to pay off those high interest credit cards. If you misjudge the amount you should have withheld, you can always put it on your credit card the next year, but at least you're not paying interest on it. So this is a much better idea. Second Chance Hope Group is easy to get a hold of, secondchancehopegroup.org. So if you have any questions, just email me. My email address is JE, secondchancehopegroup.org, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. If you want to talk to me on the phone, email me. We'll set up a time and I'll call you. Or if you're behind bars, we'll set it up where I can talk to you, and we'll set up a time and you can call me. So it's going to be kind of easy for you to get in touch with me. If you want to get one of your loved ones to get in touch with me, that's fine too. I'm happy to answer all the questions. So what I always think is most important that you get this information, because that's a lot of money every month that you could go into your pocket. So I close this out with telling you, if I can help, I will. So please get in touch with me. Second Chance Hope Group. I'd love to answer your questions. I'd love to see you succeed. And this is just one of the many tutorials we're going to do. If you want your families to see this, send them to Second Chance Hope Group and pull up the tutorials, and they can go along with these lessons too. And if I were you, I'd get your kids to watch it too. This is good information that'll serve them for the rest of their lives. So make sure you get the knowledge you need to free up the money you're going to need to be successful.